trainer and manager Eddy Reynoso has dismissed the idea that unified super middleweight champion Canelo Alvarez is interested in a title defense against 160-pound contender Eubank Jr., calling recent reports of negotiations totally false. Reynoso clarified that Eubank had previously been considered for Canelo's September 14th fight, but complicated negotiations, ultimately leading Team Canelo to shift focus. Eubank manager Ben Shalom claimed talks were still ongoing, but Reynoso confirms they concluded last September, with Canelo defending against WBA mandatory Edgar Berlanga instead. For U.S. boxing fans, this news may be a relief, as many felt that a fight with the 35-year-old Eubank would be an unworthy matchup, especially given Eubank Jr.'s reputation for only facing older or past prime fighters like Liam Smith, James DeGale, and Arthur Abraham. It's totally false. Eddy Reynoso said to Fight Freaks Unite about the reports of Canelo negotiating to fight Eubank Jr. Eubank had his chance to fight Canelo in September, and the only thing he did was complicate the negotiations. We will not touch base with him again for a future fight. Whatever I tell you is always true. I don't like making statements, but what I declare is true. Eubank, whose recent performance against Kamil Ceramita on October 12th underwhelmed many, appeared rusty after a 13-month layoff, although he ultimately knocked Ceramita out in the 7th round on the undercard of Artur Beterbiev versus Dimitri Bivol in Riyadh. Eubank Jr., son of British boxing icon Chris Eubank, has earned a fortune fighting mostly at a domestic level without securing a world title or defeating top-tier opponents. With an estimated worth of $6.5 million, he's done well financially but lacks a significant win on the world stage. His most notable victory came in 2023 over 36-year-old Liam Smith. The boxing community, meanwhile, is eager to see Canelo take on undisputed light heavyweight champion Artur Beterbiev or the winner of the January 25th clash between David Benavidez and David Morrell. Facing Beterbiev would be ideal if he can obtain an IBF exception to delay his mandatory defense against Michael Eifert, although Canelo had previously shown interest in a rematch with Dimitri Bivol. His silence following Beterbiev's majority decision win over Bivol on October 12th suggests he may no longer be pursuing that path. If he were interested in Beterbiev, Canelo would need to move fast, given the likelihood that Saudi Arabian organizer Turki Al-Sheikh may soon begin arranging the highly anticipated rematch. As for Eubank, he may continue to mention a possible fight with Canelo to maintain interest among British fans and strengthen his bargaining position with other potential opponents like Conor Benn. U.S. audiences remain largely unimpressed by Eubank, viewing him as a regional attraction who has consistently avoided world-class competition. For Eubank Jr. to prove himself, he would need to consider a match against someone like IBF and WBO middleweight champion Janibek Alimkhanuly. However, Eubank Jr. seems more focused on lucrative fights than on securing world titles. A bout with Canelo would likely be motivated by financial gain rather than a serious bid for titles. Subscribe. Please like and comment. This is very important for the development of the channel. See you later.